Hello guys, Silver22 here, bringing you the second part of my Silver Summer transfers, and it's going to be the relevant ones, obviously, same as the previous video. If players have moved from one league to the same league, I'm not going to really look at them. But yeah, so let's have a look at some of the interesting moves. So obviously we start off with El Yunusi, who's not only moved from the Triple into the Bundesliga, but he's also moved from a striker to a left wing, which is kind of interesting. I'd kind of like to know in the comments below, do you prefer him as a striker or a left wing? Second up, we've got Quintero, who's moved from the Serie A to Liga Portuguesa. This guy's a very good player. He's got really good balance. I think he's got like 95 balance or something like that. He's a really, really decent player of the future. Marquinhos, he's just moved from Roma to PSG for a really high sum. I think it was around 20 to 30 million. It was incredibly expensive, so that's an interesting one. Alan Back, one of the most overused silver centre-backs because of that 83 pace. He's moved to the Super League now, which, you know, makes him a little bit less valuable than when he was in the Pro League. We've got Gabionetta, who has moved from the Serie B to the Serie A. He's a good player. He's got 88 pace, 74 dribbling, 66 shooting. He looks quite decent. Trejo from the League Adelante. Now, he's moved to League One, and he's got some decent stats. I've not actually had a look at this guy before, but I'm definitely going to. He's moved, obviously, position as well. Rory Delap has moved down 3 leagues, is it? To the Empower League 2. I don't think many people will be using his card now. Peters, quite a decent left-back. Not much pace, but a decent left-back. He's moved to Stoke from PSV. So he's a one to watch in the Premiership next year. He's a good player. Fagner, he's moved from Bundesliga to Liga de Brazil. I guess a lot of people, you know, make Brazilian hybrids, so maybe this won't make a difference. But if you are making a Liga de Brazil, he's a decent right-back to use. Johnny Russell has moved from SPL to the Empower Championship, making the Empower Championship even more overpowered. If you link him up with, you know, the Kazim Richards from, you know, Blackburn, he'll be good. And speaking of Blackburn, Olsen has now moved from Blackburn to the BPL to Norwich. He's going to be a decent player next year. He's got good pace, a good left back. Afobe, now he's a lot of people use this guy. I think Rossi has used him before, but he's moved from the Empower Championship to the BPL, obviously to Arsenal. Griffiths, the player with the worst work rates in the world, he's moved from the SPL to Wolves, who will obviously, you know, be one league down next year, but you know, he's not a terrible player. He's just got bad work rates. A player I'm quite excited about, Cabral, he's moved from Expo Super to BPL. And then I just thought I'd put in a few bonus players. They're not silvers, but you know, you need to get excited about them. Look at these players for Sunderland next year. We've got Giaccherini, Altidore, and Diakate. They are going to be so good next year. I'm really excited to start watching. I guess you all know I support Sunderland by now, but I'm really excited to start watching those players. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to check out AR Prism, my second channel, to be in with a chance of winning this Team of the Season Gonzalez. And yeah, what would you like my next video to be? Would you like me to do an Informed Silver review, a Silver Star of the Future, or my Serie A Silver Squad Builds battle? Just leave a comment below. Thanks, guys.